So then I guess it begs a question: are checks and balances not working?
Well, the question is, are our democracy working anyway? Well, before we started this
that's a
podcast, I
very
told you I was
big
going to ask you this
question,
question.
yeah.
Well,
guys.
the question arises: are we a democracy?
We're a republic.
We are a democratic republic,
Republic, yes,
and I
we
think
are.
honestly,
Well, and Walker, can you tell the listeners what a democratic republic is, please?
Explain it.
Well,
Because people get this
first of
confused.
all, let's
so
talk-
thank
Explain it,
you.
please.
let's talk about true democracy.
Let's
Yes.
do
Take us.
And democracy comes from, in the Western perspective, the Greeks, the ancient Greeks, and the word demos, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
100%
You know,
correct.
which basically means people.
Absolutely.
Rule of people. Direct democracy is literally, people going to vote, and they put stones in a jar for this answer or for this answer, and you count them.
It was a white stone,
And
white
that's
stone, 100%
democracy.
correct.
We have democratic principles of our government.
We do.
But I mean, the founding fathers didn't trust the average Joe Schmo to
Which-
make these decisions.
Walker brings up a very good point, and that brings
I
us to
think
the
it was the
electoral
smartest thing that
college.
the founding fathers did.
I
Yeah, but at
agree
the same
with
time,
you.
the electoral. What do
the
you
problem
think of the
is-
electoral college? That's another thing.
Exactly. Nowadays,
Well-
no, it made sense. You know what? I really want Walker to finish, but I'm going to say something really quickly here. I'm not going to lie. Once
Please
again,
don't.
all the foreign countries that I would visit, the majority are wrong. The majority don't understand what's going on. The majorities are not educated enough to understand what's going on. So when I think the founding fathers did about,
Sure.
having a representative democracy,
I think it was
brilliant.
brilliant. Juan, can I real quick?
In some
Please.
ways, but then
Can I-
it
take
can
it
rule
from there.
to
Hold on,
it
take
can
it
rule by
from
the
there.
elite.
Walker brings up good points, but I would like to say, and we can see that as scary as it is in our current society, where everyone's so into Instagram, Facebook. What's that other one? The video chat one. They're so involved in what's that person doing. They don't know what the fuck's going on around them. They're not like you, Moody, who's traveled the world, who knows politics, who knows government.
not.
They're not like Walker, who studied history, who's like can actually talk about these subjects. Most kids nowadays are so obsessed with what Kylie Jenner's wearing, or who's doing what, or what party they're going to. They
Kylie
don't know what the
Jenner.
hell. They don't know history. They don't know what the hell's happening in our government. They don't know what society is. They only know what Instagram is spoon feeding them.
Yeah.
And that's the scary
They
thing.
only care about the right now.
Right. Then no one saves for the future.
But let's go back to the representative democracy versus the direct democracy. Now, we already all agreed that we thought it was a brilliant idea of doing that. And I really, really fully agree.
I don't
on
know
that.
if I.
Walker
I
doesn't
honestly
agree.
believe that. I
don't-
really do
well, I don't
believe
know.
that.
No, I
In
that's
some
fair.
ways,
I
I
really
can
believe
see
that.
the aspects of,
I
the
just-
average person is uneducated, and when it comes down to it, can they make those kinds of decisions?
But the
But
problem
at the
is
same time, I think that
nowadays-
kind of system can lead to a rule by the elite. And, it's important to, even if people aren't making direct decisions, it's important for everybody to have a voice.
No, 100%.
And I think that a lot of people are left out. And I think that the system that we have right now is closer to something of an oligarchy.